Hello third graders, today we're going to work on spelling test LS40. In LS40 we're going to work on 4 short vowels. The U short vowel like cup, you can hear that sound in cup. The the O short vowel, sock. The I short vowel, pig. The E short vowel, bed. So you will look at your words and then you'll put them under the same short vowel as your heading words. Before we start sorting our words, let's just make sure we know what they say. Pop, it's an O. Hot, O. Oh, you know what? Let's just read them before we sort them. Miss, wet, yes, pet, cub, bug, 6, bus, mud, 10, not, bill, his, let, get, sun, and mix. So that's how you say all those words. If you need to practice any, go ahead and go back in the video and practice any words that you need to know how to say. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and sort them. I started sorting with pop and hot, but go ahead and finish sorting them and hit pause while you sort them and then come back and check your words on the video. So go ahead and hit pause now. Okay, let's check our words. So we had pop and hot under O. 6 says I like pig. Yes says like bed. Miss says I like 6. Wet says like yes. 10 says like bed. Pet says like bed. Not says like sock. Cub says like cup. Bus says like cub and cup. Mud says like cup. Get says like bed. Let says like bed. Sun actually says instead of like mud and cup. It says sun. So it's an oddball. Sun's our only oddball this week. Bell says like bed. Bug says like cup. His says like pig. Mix says mix says like pig. So pause your video and check your words. Okay, now that you've paused your video and check your words, take all of your words and put them in one pile again and sort them again. So go ahead and hit pause while you sort them again. Okay, you should have got them sorted. Go ahead and hit pause on the screen and check your words. Make sure you sorted them all in the right place and that you don't have any of the words in the wrong column. Okay, now that you've checked both your sorts, you're going to get your word study book and you'll write your words down in your word study book. So you can leave them sorted. Just leave them sorted, and then you're going to write them down. So your first word is cup, so you write cup in your book and make a column. Then sock, and pig, and bed, And I don't really have enough for oddball, so I'll just write oddball down here at the bottom and write sun on it. So once I write them down, then I can take care of them. So you're just going to write each of your words, making sure that you put B's instead of D's and P's instead of B's. You want to make sure that you spell them right because you're going to use this to check your sort for the rest of the week. So you want to make sure that you spell all the words right and you take time to write down the words the correct way. So once you finish writing all your words, then you can put your word study book in my box and go on to your next activity. Be careful that you spell the words correctly and get them in the right column, because if there's any mistakes when I check them, I'm going to have you miss recess to watch the video again and fix your mistakes. Good luck with LS40.